Hey everybody, I am Haley Gray. I'm the group owner in the Women's Entrepreneur Network. I am a digital marketer, speaker, and yes, business coach. Tonight, I wanted to talk to you about following your own path to success and achieving success in your own way, in your own business. And this is Jinx, who is helping me tonight. I have, yes, cat butt in my face. You know, I see a lot of things online and in various communities that you have to do a particular thing in order to grow your business. You have to do this. You need to spend money. If you don't get a coach, if you don't do this, honestly, it's a bunch of hooey and hogwash. I really struggle with that kind of nonsense. The idea that you have to spend a ton of money on things or that you have to follow any particular path to success. And in fact, I would dare say that a lot of the online experts that say, oh yeah, build this funnel and you're going to do amazing and it's going to be the source of quick riches and it's going to do all those things, honestly, it doesn't work for most people because we don't have the skill sets in order to get what we need to be successful, because we don't have the copywriting skills. We don't have the sales skills. We don't have the tech skills. We don't have the ad skills. We haven't researched our audience enough. To me, that is the fastest way to spend a lot of money and not see really good results. So what do I find works best for my clients? So honestly, I find that for my clients, taking a step back and going back to basics makes the biggest difference in their marketing efforts and in their results, in seeing the dollars come in the door. Understanding who they are as a business owner, understanding what their strengths and weaknesses are, understanding what their likes and dislikes are. Do you hate doing Facebook Lives? Well, then maybe you shouldn't be doing Facebook Lives. Do you like writing? Well, maybe you should do more writing. Do you hate writing? Well, maybe do more video. Find a way forward that works uniquely for you in your business. It's not about what's going to work for everybody. I think that the 1, 2, 3, follow my system on how to do this can work in certain instances. It's not that it never works. It's just that the rate of success tends to be lower because it doesn't take the individual into account. And when you have a system that doesn't take the individual into account, it is by its very nature setting things up to fail. So how do you get around that? How do you get the advice that you need? Well, honestly, there's a ton of free resources out there that are going to give you really, really great information. If you need more than free resources, I have other resources for that too. So if you need, if you have zero budget and you are really struggling with growing your business and, everything has hit the fan and you don't know where to go. Okay, that's fine. It happens to all of us. I've been there. I've done that. I've got the scars to prove it. I can tell you about the nights early on in my business where I was dealing with a kid bouncing in and out of a hospital and trying to grow my business. And I would drive for Uber at night. I would drive the last half tank in my car, fill my car up again, and keep driving until 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. You find what works for you. It doesn't mean that you have to spend a ton of money. If you don't have the money to invest in coaching, there are things called SCORE mentors, SCORE. SCORE offers great free resources for small businesses. Our local community college here has a ton of free and very, very inexpensive resources for small businesses, for free coaching, inexpensive coaching, tons of classes, tons of certifications. If you want to learn how to do digital marketing, they're going to teach you how to do it. So there are ways to achieve success that don't involve spending $20,000 on a coach if that's not where you're at in your business. Look, I am not somebody to judge. If you are at a point in your business or in your life where you can afford to put that on your credit card and you understand that that may not come back to you immediately, then by all means, do it. But I can't ethically advise you to say, go put all this stuff on a credit card and not be able to afford it. So find a way. Where there is a will, there is a way. I have known so many people. Tony Robbins is an excellent example, who came back from absolutely nothing. He found a path forward. He talks about how he was sleeping in his car before one of his main first speaking engagements that he got paid for, because he didn't have the money to pay for a hotel room. That's because he got creative. He found his own path forward. He listened to his inner compass and he figured out exactly what he needed to do. Now, why am I telling you guys this if I do business coaching? Y'all, I do believe that if you have a really good coach in place, that you do get through things faster. And if you're at a point where you can afford to spend $150 a month and see a multiple of return on that, then great. Then come play with me in my social selling mastermind. If you're not at that place in your business, then maybe you go find free resources. If you're at a point where you're spending $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a month on, or a year on a coach, then that's where you're at in your business right now. Find what's going to work for you and stick with it and grow with it and do the things that you need to do in your business. This is not a competition to see who can make money the fastest. This is not a competition to see who has the best business, because we all have different businesses. We all have competing demands in our lives. I have 4 kids. Do you? I've got a cat, 3 cats, a dog, a horse, a fish, and a turtle, and a rabbit. And 4 kids going every which way. I mean, my life is sheer chaos. My rate of progress forward in my business is going to be very different from yours. I have an engineering degree and an MBA with a concentration in entrepreneurship and innovation. So I have other resources that you may not have. So, there is no competition here. My path forward, because of the constraints that I have in my life, is going to be different than yours. And that's okay. And it's beautiful and it's amazing. Part of my goal helping people with their businesses is helping you find that recipe of what's going to work for you now, without telling you to leave your current job, without telling you to sacrifice your finances, without putting your entire future in jeopardy, because that's not what I believe in. I believe in doing things smart. I believe in building things incrementally. I'm evolutionary, not revolutionary. I am never going to tell you to come in and burn everything down unless it makes absolute sense and there's really no other choice than to burn everything down. And then we're going to have a backup plan before we tell you to do that, because this is not about my ego. Your business is your business. It's so important that your business grows to your needs in a way that fulfills your needs. If you like working 60 hours a week, then great. Then you can get your work done in 60 hours a week. If you have young children at home and you can only work 20 hours a week, well, then you're going to have to figure out and find your resources and find ways to short circuit things to make more money faster in shorter periods amount of time. There's no one right answer. Maybe you find the path of least resistance. Figure out what that means for you. If you like growing a Facebook group, that can be a tremendous way to build your business and do it fast and make a lot of money. But guess what? If you don't like being in front of people on a daily basis, maybe building a Facebook group is the absolute wrong thing for you in your business. And I advocate taking it one step at a time and figuring out who you are as a person and who you are as a business owner before stepping into doing things just for the sake of doing them because some random ass business coach on the internet told you that it was a great idea. And Tish, I totally agree with you. One step at a time. And this is so custom to every single one of us. You have to do you, boo. Your business is all about you. It's not about me. What I think absolutely does not matter to your business. We were talking about this earlier tonight. And, my opinion of you bears absolutely no merit on your life. You know, so you shouldn't take somebody else's opinion as mattering on your business. Unless you're paying somebody a ton of money to teach you how to do certain things in your business, and then you probably ought to do what they're telling you to do so that you can actually get the results that you're paying them to get. You know, so know that you can find a way forward. One of the other things I want to leave you guys with is, this is kind of a crazy idea, but sometimes less is really more in our businesses. Fewer initiatives, fewer crazy things. Try to do less. Not in the sense of you're doing less work necessarily, but do 1 or 2 things in your marketing and in your business. Have 1 or 2 offers that you focus on with all your heart and all your mind and all your soul, rather than focusing on 20 different things. And that will help you find that path to success. And once you have got that 1 or 2 paths nailed, then add something else. Don't keep trying to add stuff too fast. Sometimes keeping it really simple, keep it silly, simple, silly is super important. Make it simple. Work smarter, not harder. Let's do it together. If I can be of any assistance for you with figuring out how best to market your business, book a call with me. Let's talk. I would love to help you. You can find me on my website. It's fiercelymarketing.com. I would love to see if I can possibly help you make this whole business thing a lot easier, a lot faster, and a lot less effort on your part. And maybe even save some money along the way, because that's how I roll. Y'all take care. Have a fantastic night, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye-bye.